Right, I'm just going to do a quick tour around. I've done loads of photos on this church in the past, but I've never done video. I think that's part of the old cross there. But I've done every one of these graves in the past. And I got a feeling I was actually doing particular people. I was actually plotting the graveyard. So I had every one of these graves written down, and it's in a project that I did. It's a while back now. It's a while back. Well, 6, 7, 8 years ago. I did all this up here. Took me a while. I took loads of photos. I did cassette recordings, you know, on my cassette recorder. So all that's got to be compiled yet and put together appropriately. And there's the church there, look. Good solid church, facing the elements all the time. And then of course up here, if you go up here and then walk up there, you get onto the golf course. The closest I've been to this golf course for a long time now. There's Brent Knoll right over in the distance there as well. Might come out. Where I was earlier when I was doing St Michael's Church, Brent Knoll. I'm still hoping to get down to my sister Val yet and give her a... see how she is in that. She hurt her leg. She cut her leg badly. Right, so I just have a quick walk along here. Go around the church, because I've actually left my bike inside the door there for safety, because you do get a lot of you do get things stolen, you know, unfortunately. As long as I don't lock the door now, otherwise I won't be able to get my bike back, will I? George Cave of Richmond, Lord High Chancellor of Great Britain, 1922 to 1924, 1924 to 1928. Chancellor of Oxford University, born 1855, died 1928. A man who neither sought or shunned greatness, but found it in the path of duty. Estella Cave, his devoted wife, born 1855, died 1938. Remember them with thanksgiving. That's quite a big... I think there's a poet and all sorts in here somewhere. There's even a couple of Lockwoods that I did. And there's the golf course up there, look. It backs onto the golf course. That's a nice view of the church there, look. Look at the old central heating booming out there. I've found golf balls in here before now. Yeah, like I said, I've done all these churches in my project. Now I think this is the Lockwood grave. Edward William Cusworth Lockwood. I found out all about them in the censuses. They come from up in the Midlands somewhere. Sheffield or something like that, I can't remember exactly. And Ethel Mary Lockwood. He died 1954 in his 86th year. She did 1977 in her 99th year. So that's a Lockwood grave there. I did look it up because I think there's another Lockwood further back. Well, I think they were post office people when they came to the village. I got it all, like I said, it's all in the project. Of course, in some parts of the church building, there's leper windows. It's around the other side, I think. And some very, very old graves of like knights or something as well. Very old. I think I took an image of them earlier. There we go, look. Is it a Pro V? So you get the balls, you get on the head here. I'll keep that one for Dunk. Some of Duncan's friends' ancestors are buried here, the Coombses. I'll just do it like a little wander round just for old time's sake, really. But I'm sure there was another Lockwood grave up here once as well. I was so sad for these metal ones, look. In loving memory of Charles Bryant, who died April the 27th, 1882, aged 52. John Hutchins of Barrow, who died 23rd of June, 1889, aged 46 years. And several others on there. Yeah, I'm sure there was an Ethel Lockwood or something like that round here. Could be this one. Mary Lockwood, born March the 27th, 1869, look. Died 1941. Well, she's older than them further up. So Lockwoods have been around here for quite a bit. There's a nice image of the church. Like I said, I took loads of photos of this church with the old Instamatic cameras. Long before digital. Well, it wasn't long before digital. It's just that's how it happened to be in them days. Yeah, I got to know them all. If someone said, "Oh, where's so and so?" I used to know. I used to know where people were. See. It could be, the reason they got the heating on, there might be a christening or a burial at 2 o'clock, so in a way it's a good job I got here now. Oh, this is new, a few cremestones by the wall, look. Usually you've got to be from Barrow to be buried here. Yeah. Of course, in the other part of the graveyard, the newer part, we've got people that we know that my kids grew up with, and that, and the people my age and whatever who died. There's a boy down there who died of meningitis. Underhill. He's there. We've got a little hall here. Like I said, I'm not going through every grave now because I've done it all. I've done them all. And there's some very old ones here. There are some very old graves here. John Tross. I've got them all down now. Got them all down. And there's the newer part of the graveyard there, look. I did a Barrow cycle last summer, so I did actually do the graveyard in here. And I'll just go back over it again a minute. Yeah, Andre Kay got killed in a car crash. That was very sad when he died. He wasn't very old. And got Janner, he died. He wasn't very old. He wasn't very well. And of course, the very sad one, of course, is we've got the young girl. I know all these people, by the way, that are around. I know most of them. That's Sabrina. Born the 11th of the 8th, 1982. Died the 17th of the 8th, 2007. Remembering with love and beauty. With love, a beautiful daughter, sister and granddaughter. And she had a dog as well. She lived in Weston for a while. That was very sad when she died. I came to her funeral. Of course, I don't live in the village now, so I don't always know when people... That could be somebody I know. There's another image of the church there. Look, I'll just do what I can. I mean, like I said, I've got loads of photos of it anyway that I've done in the past that I might dig up and use. And they might not have been scanned yet, those old ones. Now there's the big pillar with the church that the font or something. There's something like that had a cross on it. Oh, I didn't do any video of me cycling today. I wanted to try and keep it just for the churches. I wanted to do Barrow. There we've got Brent Knoll right in the distance. You can't really miss it. Even it's a bit hazy, but it sticks out. Lovely setting though, innit? Lovely setting, this is. I'm going to get my bike out in a minute and then I'll have a drink of water and another jam sandwich, and then I must get down to see my sister Val. Yeah, like I said, there's Marjorie Bragg over there as well. She died suddenly in 2006 when I was living up in Suffolk. She died suddenly. You weren't expecting it, Marjorie. Yeah, she's up there not far from Sabrina. And then there's some other people I know whose daughter died tragically on this corner. She came off the back of a motorbike, and she's called Karen, and she died in 1984, age 19. She did have a different little dove on there, but someone stole it, but they've put a new one on there now. Right then folks, that's all I'm going to be doing now from the outside of the church. Over and out.